Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Clint Neale, and in today's video we're going to do the foam roller. I'm not going to do the entire body with the foam roller, but I am going to show you a handful of good exercises, or I guess you could call it exercise still. It's basically counter pressure against the muscles, kind of like a self-massage. So if you're not used to doing a foam roller, I recommend using a softer one. If you're more experienced with one, you could use a more firm or harder one. If you already use a foam roller, let me know which ones you like. Of course, like I said, I'm not going to cover all of them, so maybe you could give me some pointers too. I use it, but I admit I'm not an expert at the foam roller, but I do know a number of different ones that you could use with this little thing, and hope you enjoy it, and maybe you could educate me too. All right, thanks. Let's get started. All right, with this one, it's going to be a good one for the glutes. Okay, and the good thing is, because it gives a counter pressure, like I said before, it's kind of like a self-massage to your butt. But it is a place where people could get knots. And right now I'm going to show you two different ways where you do both cheeks at the same time or one at a time. So right now I have my full weight pressing down on the foam roller here. However, if that's too much, I could pull my weight back. So some of it's over here, and I roll back and forth, just like that, hitting those spots. Of course, your spots could be different than mine, so when you find a spot that feels just right, just let it sit there. It could take as many as 30 seconds to kind of release that pressure, but nice and slow and controlled motion. Once again, I'm raising my leg to add a little bit more pressure, but you could also do, one cheek at a time, which I could definitely tell is a lot more intense. Yeah, rolling on one side, and then I can just switch to the other side. Once again, I'm pressing pressure down with my feet to take some pressure off the glutes. But if I want more pressure, just push less on the floor, and now you got more pressure on that area. Yep, should feel pretty good. Some places it might feel kind of borderline painful. If it really, really hurts, definitely be careful doing it. All right, now for the hamstrings, obviously I'm not going to be on my glutes. I need the foam roller directly under the back part of my legs, and then I can roll back and forth. Once again, I have my butt off the floor, legs off the floor, so it's the most amount of tension, and that's where it's important to use either a foam roller that's really firm or softer, depending on your own needs. Okay, now if I want to do one leg but it's still too much tension, then I just put one foot on, and that's pressing down on the floor to take pressure off the one leg, or vice versa. All right. Pretty simple so far, but I know a lot of people that have never used this. Now the good thing about a foam roller, doesn't take up a lot of space. You do need one. This one's fairly long. You could use a short travel size. But what also makes this good is that you could do it before your workouts, after your workouts. It's very low maintenance as far as painful, or it's not going to break down the muscle fibers like working out does, where you have to give yourself more rest. This is something that you could do 6 to 7 days a week if you like, and it's going to be good for the body. Okay. And now I'm going to switch to the calves. Now this, I must confess, is where it really hurt when I did it. So I usually do one leg at a time and have the weight on there and go back and forth like this. Now to change how it hits my calf muscle, I'll rotate my leg so my toes are pointing to the side, or turn it where it's immediately turning inside, and so it hits the gastroc that way, or the soleus. And so, there's different ways you can do this, both legs at the same time. So it does take more arm strength to do it this way, but you do get quite a bit of pressure on those calf muscles. Okay, on this one we're going to hit the IT band which is this big tendon that runs from basically your hip down to your knee joint. So this one could be awfully tender. So sometimes a soft, I just went blank. A soft foam roller could be really plenty on this one. So once again, I am definitely gonna have to use this one. I roll, oof, and this is pretty much all I need for this one. Now I'm not going the full range of motion, but that's only because I don't feel like it right now, because this, you know, it hurts, but it's not as bad as a poke in the eye with a sharp stick. But as you can tell, it's a little bit more uncomfortable than it was on those other exercises. So just be mindful when you're doing these to just listen to your body. You will feel some discomfort on some body parts, not as bad on others. But I do recommend, if you do live an active lifestyle, to use, especially if you lift weights. It also helps if you do cardio, using it for the lower body. I'm going to show you one more exercise for the back, and then that's all I'll show you today. But if you want some more foam rolling tips, feel free to write in the comment box below, and then I'll make a couple more videos about it if you like. But this one is a comfortable one for the back. It'll also help open up the chest if your chest is tight or sore from a previous workout. So let me show you that one. Hi there. So this is the one for the back, and I just have it running down the center of my spine. Feet are separated so I have good balance. Because believe it or not, you could actually get balance practice by doing foam roller. But if I have my arms out to the side like so, it not just feels good on my back, but it opens up the chest and you can stretch out your pectoral muscles. Even more so as I've raised my arms up like so. And once again, it's a good way to open up the pecs. I did my chest workout yesterday with Greg, so my pecs are kind of tender. So if I open it up like this, it's a nice good stretch. But once again, the counter pressure of the foam roller on my back is good and quite comfortable, and hitting those spots, and it's quite nice. So, hope you enjoyed the video with the foam roller here. Once again, they come in different lengths, different levels of firmness. You probably have seen some that have the knobbies on the different texture. That's just to kind of really dig in there and hit those soft tissues. And like I said, it's like a self-massage. So it does take a little bit of practice trying it. I only showed you a few exercises, like I said, but if you'd like more, just feel free to write in the comment box below. Once again, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. That helps my channel. Same thing if you subscribe, I really appreciate it. And watch the next video for other pointers, and I'll do my best to keep making them. But you gotta give me some ideas that also help, because there's a whole bunch of different kinds of fitness videos, but I'm not really sure what kind you guys want unless you let me know. All right, thanks, I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.